Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. This is the video best bets part 1. We're going to get you a best bet from Ralph and Brian. We're going to start with Ralph this week. He's going college football. Limited schedule this week. We got a few games other than the conference championship games, and one of those conferences is the Big 12 that refuses to have a conference championship. We're going to take a look West Virginia minus 17 on Saturday. What are you looking at in that one?
A note about the Big 12. They will have a conference championship next year. The NCAA now allowed 10-team conferences to have one, so they're figuring out what to do. But moving on here in this game, Baylor's a team that's given up 5 straight losses, both straight up and against the spread. We have the quarterback being injured. Since that time, they have failed to cover 3 of their last 4 games by 21 points or more. Failed to cover, not lost the game, failed to cover by 3 touchdowns. The reason for their demise, a new quarterback, couple key injuries on the offensive side, 8 turnovers the last 3 games. Minus 8 turnovers the last 3 games. West Virginia, 10 wins is a big deal in Morgantown. You have a team that in their last home game was embarrassed on national TV against Oklahoma. They're trying to finish the season strong. And the negative to this game, and again, we talk as handicappers and we talk positively, and when we give our best bets, it's usually all positive things towards the team. Let me point out one negative, and I usually don't play against this situation. Baylor was a 20-point favorite last year against West Virginia. So that's a 38-point swing in the line from one year to the next. That usually keeps me off a game. But because of the Baylor issues, players thinking about where they might transfer with more sanctions, it's a different feeling in this game, and it's not just a normal game. So I'm aware of the one-year swing, which normally I wouldn't do. But again, in this situation, Baylor at West Virginia, the Mountaineers are my best bet.
All right, I can't argue with you there. Baylor's been a train wreck the last month. Speaking of big games, you got one going this week in the NFL.
Doesn't get bigger, doesn't get better. The NFL season has been amazing. Between free plays and the NFL, over 75% at Wager Talk. All those games are listed. Game of the year, NFL top play, one and only 6% NFL play. If you're watching this tonight on Wednesday or Thursday in the day, it'll be posted at noon Eastern on Thursday. Get it early, get it before the line moves. Excited about it.
Hey, that would be part of the weekend all access is the best way to go. $69, get everything through Monday. So check that out from Ralph. Brian, you're going to go to the NFL and you're doing something a little different this week. You're going to give us a 2-team teaser. I like teasers. I give one out on my Betting First Look every week. I do it on Tuesdays. Try to get ahead of some of the line moves with that. In teasers last week, if you played teasers in the NFL, you did quite well. I think it was something like 27 out of the 32 combinations got home, and it's not something that the books like.
Yeah, not at all. And I'm going to talk about what I call basic high percentage teasers. And a lot of people will tease a game. They like a team and they get, hey, I get 6 extra points. So why would I not like that? I don't know anybody who makes a living at teasers playing it that way. If they've had success on it, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to tell anybody not to do what they like to do. But the NFL lines are as tight as any lines out there, yet they're still off about 10 points a game. It tells you how you can actually make money betting sports. But the NFL lines are tight, and you see it as the season goes on, as the year goes on, they get even tighter. And so we're looking at games in which I'm looking for not only to cover the key numbers of 3, 4, 6, and 7, I also look for a low total game. In a low total game, you have less variance. When New Orleans plays Atlanta, the line may be 1.5. You could tease it over the 7 and up to 7.5. But you're looking at a total where each team, you could see a 70-point game, 80-point game, and that really wouldn't surprise anybody. What I'm looking at for this week is just my 2 basic teasers, one teaser for the 2 teams, 6-point. I'm going to take Cincinnati plus a 7.5 against Philadelphia, and I'm going to take San Francisco plus a 7.5 against Chicago. We're getting totals where you're looking at basically a 42, 43 total, and you're getting the key numbers of 3, 4, 6, and 7. I've been playing these things all year, and I don't think I've lost one yet. So
keep it rolling, and there you go. Tease Cincinnati and the 49ers on Sunday. What do you got going this week?
I've got my MAC Game of the Week up. The MAC Championship game is up on Friday. I just want people to know I'm not a guy who's going to put up my 10-2 MAC Game of the Week or higher record just to get another sale day. This is actually a very strong play. This is a game that would have been a game of the week if there was a full slate. So keep in mind, I'm not that kind of guy that's going to do something like that. So 10-2 on the season. Love the play going this Friday. And I've already written up my 4 games for Saturday. I just need to put those up. Great card of football this weekend.
All right, you told me at lunch yesterday about this one and told me all the reasons why, and I got my money down on it. So good luck on Friday. That one is the MAC game.
That one goes Friday.
All right, check that out. And of course, that would be part of Brian's Weekend All Access. And use coupon code Raiders10. You can save $10 on any one of these packages, Ralph's Game of the Year or Brian's MAC Game of the Week. We're going to be back with more videos here at wagertalk.com.